All right. Hey. All right, it's Mr. Devin here, Rant and Jill. We're talking about cats are evil. Cats are pure evil with Regina Watts over here. Is that right? Is that what we're talking about? Is that what's going on here?
I guess no, I think you have me confused for somebody who's actually bad at arguing, but I'll get to that later. Yes, my name is Regina Watts, and I'm here to defend the honor of cats here today, taking a day away from my usual role as author to play the feline advocate. So,
That's right. So, cats being pure evil spawns of Satan, or are they angelic beings, cute and cuddly and all that? We're going to get into that first. Regina Watts, introduce yourself. Who are you? What do you do? And how come you're a cat lover? Like, what's going on with this? Like, what happened to you?
yeah. Well, I have a soul, so you see that I think is like the
Wrong.
most basic.
Wrong.
Oh yeah.
We'll get into that. If you have a cat, you don't have a
Oh
soul.
yeah.
You probably have a
Yeah.
brain
Well,
parasite. We'll talk
you
about that too.
probably don't even know what a soul is, you normie. Yeah. Talk to me about toxoplasmosis when I'm in eternity, living forever. So yes, my name is Regina Watts. I write lots of novels. Some of them are erotic. Most of them these days, though, are horror. And also, I'm starting a dark romance pen name under the name Ada Dart, Adart. And that one's just, it's like erotica with a plot and a lot of romantic tension. So
I heard
that's
a
been
lot
fun.
of I heard of a lot of erotica, and that really caught my attention. So, can you repeat that again? How erotic are your
No,
stories?
they're fine.
They're fun. Okay, on a
they'll,
scale,
they'll they'll do the job.
they'll do the job. Okay. When you say they're
There you
erotic,
go.
are they like Playboy or like Penthouse, Hustler? Like, do you get that metric?
I'm gonna say they're more like land you in jail in the 1950s through 1970s, like Betty Page era. Like I
Oh,
like
that's
a
nice.
good like Marquis de Sade sort of story, with
Yeah.
lots of libertines doing nefarious things. So
Okay, that's cool.
that's my style more.
I like
But
that. I like
it's
that.
almost horror anyway.
And that goes well. I mean, horror and like eroticism or erotica stuff. It seems like it goes well together.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I
I
don't know what it
consider a lot
is,
of my
but it goes well.
yeah. It's almost like people have a lot of anxiety about to those subjects for some reason. But yeah, no, it's like erotica is one of my favorite genres to write in for sure, and I've always
I,
really enjoyed
bad
that
time to be
as a
shaking my
reader.
lighter over here. This looks wrong.
Yeah.
I
Maybe it was
swear, this is not
raising
like a
him
COVID
into the
Zoom call. I'm right
stream.
here. I swear, I'm wearing pants. I just my cigar lighter is not. It's just not working, guys. Dang it.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what it is?
that's part of it.
Okay, that's really cool stuff. Um, people go check out your books and definitely buy them. Okay, support Regina Watts, even though she's a horrible cat lover. And there's people who are going to hate this episode because they're cat lovers. If you hate it, you also hate Regina Watts' defense of cats. So there's that. So I guess you want to begin about how like cats are not evil.
Well, how can we really prove a negative here? So I think we have to first question some definitions. Like, what is the
Oh, definition.
definition of evil? Let's
Okay.
talk. What's evil in this context to you?
Evil is being deceptive. Evil is
Mm.
looking cute and cuddly and meow meow meow. What? Okay, but you pet it and it scratches you up. Okay, it's
Hmm.
like
Hmm. Have you considered what you've done to deserve getting scratched up?
no, I have not,
Hmm.
and nor should I.
Hmm.
Dogs, you don't have that
Hmm.
problem. Dogs know that's right,
Hmm.
big pet. That's right, and they love it. They love it. They come to you. Please, please pet me. Cats, cats are so self-centered and selfish and evil and wrong.
So
They're-
your problem with cats is that they have boundaries and a sense of self, a, a
Because
sense of their own free will.
It's
I
not
think.
free will. It's not.
Really?
No, cats
Oh.
are literal spawns of Satan. They don't. Cats
Mhm.
do not care about their owners at all, whatsoever. In
Mm.
fact, they could. There's even been a scientific study about that. You like scientific studies that cats don't actually love their owners. That they don't suffer any sort of anxiety or any sort of separation anxiety or anything, or like dogs do. Cats, they don't care. They don't care at all.
Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna lean here on anecdotal evidence a little bit because I have myself read plenty of news stories, verifiable news stories concerning hero cats who have saved their owners in times of danger. One of my favorites being a cat who attacked a robber and chased the robber out of its old lady owner's home. So there are definitely hero cats out there. My cat is one of them. There was one time I was chilling in the tub and my cat is always having a panic attack when I'm doing that because he's pretty sure I'm going to drown myself.
Mm-hmm.
And the SO came home unexpectedly. Cat didn't hear him. And he comes walking by the door. And oh my God, that cat flew down from the tub ready to fight, threw himself out, was just like, boom. I've never seen a cat like that. So you can say
I
that
never
cat,
seen a cat like that either. A hero
well,
cat. Well. I could ask the chat,
they're
be
a
like,
hero.
I could ask the chat, what's the likelihood that a dog would attack a burglar? And most likely it would be a dog. But this, of course, is not a debate. What's better, dog versus cat? Is cat evil or good? Now, just because a cat is evil doesn't mean that it won't be protective. There are the like anti-heroes. It wants to protect its master enough or someone. It wants to protect who feeds it. How about that? It knows that old lady feeds me. That old lady feeds me. So I want to make sure she continues to feed me because she's my slave. Okay? Cats don't see their owners as really masters. It's really the cats are the masters and the owners are the slaves. That's really what's going on there when it comes to cats. Am I wrong there? I mean,
But why should the cats think of us as their masters? Why should any animal think of us as their masters? Did the good Lord not put us here to be custodians of the earth? It didn't put us here to be the CEO of the earth, my friend.
they put us, the good Lord, God, put us here on this earth to have dominion over the animals. And we have going lean to dogs here. We have domesticated dogs quite well. But cats, they just showed up one day because they like rats. They stuck around.
Cats are self-domesticated, and that's the key. Along with human beings, cats are the only self-domesticated animal. They are therefore the only truly ethical animal to own. We had to domesticate the dogs. Dogs are brainwashed and broken down slave animals who have been manipulated by eugenics for centuries.
Eugenics made dogs perfect. Except for like little
Heil. I guess. No one clipped that. Never clipped that.
Oh god. Okay. So that might be a future Rant and Chill episode. Anyway, okay. Wait. But cats domesticate themselves. Why? Because they're spawns of Satan. Okay? They're not here to benefit us in any real way or to be friendly with us, to really out of the kindness of their heart. They're like a parasitic being, okay? They're like an invasive alien species, okay? They're here. They're with us because the convenience for the food, maybe the rats. But meanwhile, they'll scratch us up. They'll attack our kids, attack our grandmas, give us brain parasites. Which, by the way,
all right,
we'll get into the brain parasites later, but I'm just saying, man, they don't care about us. That's pretty evil in my book.
There's a difference between a parasitic relationship and a symbiotic relationship. And what a cat offers us is a symbiotic relationship because, of course, cats are notorious mousers. The reason why they harbor those parasites is because they're so fucking good at killing mice. And you don't want mice in your house or in your city, trust me.
I know.
So you cannot
I got rats
deny.
in this garage, in this elaborate studio.
Hmm.
So I need my rat to get off my rat. I need my cat to get off its fat ass and do its job. I need to throw my cat into the attic. Hunt those rats. Do your job.
Maybe, yeah, maybe you should put them to work.
But one thing we kind of missed, we kind of brushed over a little bit. It's pretty evil to be a slave master, though, right? I mean, if cats are slave masters, what does that mean? That's pretty evil, right?
I wouldn't say cats are slave masters. I would say that, humans are the slave masters and cats are just, a creature that knows to get in good with the slave master. So, I
But
think
who's
you
the
should really
master? Who's the
consider that.
slave in that relationship there, huh? Who's the one who's like really dependent on the other? I mean, if you look at how
Well,
they act.
you can say that, but cats are really, I mean, like you said, cats are very uh they they are needier than people would think because they are self-domesticated. There's a part of them that craves the accoutrements of domestication. And so that's why I think any outdoor cat will become an indoor cat. Any outdoor cat longs to be an indoor cat, really. But you never see an outdoor dog wanting to become an indoor dog. Usually, if a dog is a truly feral dog that's born a wild dog and is raised a wild dog, it'll always be a wild dog, really. So, again, it comes back to cats are this self-domesticated species and they came in and they introduced themselves and again, it's a partnership. It's not a master-slave relationship. I think cats are very appreciative of human beings.
Appreciate it.
And yes,
Appreciate
that's
it.
why they bring you mouse corpses because they're worried that you don't
Oh,
know how to
that's
hunt
cute because I
because
was
they've
gonna
never seen
bring
you
that
do
up.
it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They care about us so much that when you call its name, it doesn't even wait. It doesn't even move its tail. It might look at you, but it doesn't give a damn enough to do anything. Is it going to come to you this time? No, it's going to come to you whenever it feels like it. That's what it's going to do. Be like,
Yeah,
come here, kitty.
because
Come here.
it'll come to you. It'll come to you when it loves you. When you're with a woman, like if you just want a woman who's gonna be there whenever and then isn't there when you don't want her, just fucking get a sex robot. Like, why even
Wait, I'm
bother?
not.
Just
Wait,
get
what? Is it sex robot and cats?
no.
What?
I'm telling you, that's kind of like what you want when you're saying you don't want a a cat because a cat isn't gonna, come when you call it, and it's not gonna serve your needs.
Oh,
It's
that
not
can't.
gonna be this servile object
Oh, that cat's gonna
who's
come when I
just
call
gonna.
it. All right. I'll be like, come here, kitty. Come on, kitty. Come. Wait, that sounds wrong. That sounds really wrong now. It's
No.
talking
Yeah.
cat coming sex robots. This stream's gonna
Careful.
be X-rated already. Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. Okay. Um, that's nice. It's kind of reaching. Kind of feels like you're reaching there because I mean, if they actually cared, if you said their name and said "come here," they would do that. Just about any other animal that you have as a pet, they kind of do that. I mean, they're domestic. Well, actually,
2-year-old children don't.
they do if they're disciplined. They do if they're
Not all the
disciplined.
time.
You know, I
2-year-old
have
children
two
frequently
kids.
go.
One does it all the time. One does it. That was the middle finger. One does it just as much as yeah. One gets that sometimes. Okay. So yeah, there's that. Here's the thing. Cats show no respect. Show no respect to their owners. In fact, they're extremely selfish. In fact, they're so selfish, you could say they're kind of more... they are an embodiment of a deadly sin. Okay? A cat can violently scratch up your skin, piss over your furniture, the furniture that you're making monthly payments on, drag a dead mouse into the house, sneaks onto the counter like a ninja, to raid the tuna you've opened for yourself, and then it disappears. It disappears. It goes for hours on end. Where's this thing? Where is this thing that supposedly loves me and cares about me, right? Where's this pet? It's supposed to be a pet, right? Where's this pet? Where's my companion, right? No. No, it's more like a little selfish, self-centered, asshole bastard, okay? Cats are indeed assholes. Assholes are evil. And they are satanic.
Well, sir, I'm going to have to respectfully ask, first of all, why you're leaving open cans of tuna out on your counter long enough for the cat to get up there and get it unattended, because that's a really key point here. And I'm very
Nice
concerned
catch
about
there.
the smell of your kitchen.
It was for 5 seconds. It was, 10 seconds, maybe 15 seconds. I opened it. Now, I'll say this. I did tell my kids, want to see a magic trick? I can make Josie appear out of nowhere. Check this out. And I opened up the can, and voila, she appeared. I was like, look at that. And then, of course, I pushed her off the counter. Now, I push her off. I don't pick her up and throw her, okay? But I push her off. I push. It's like, cats are pretty good with their feet. Like, don't get back on the counter. Of course, no respect. Does not respect. Okay? Dogs have that. They don't. Cats don't fear you. There's no sense of fear or respect in that way. They're just gonna do whatever they want.
But why should any animal be afraid of its master? Should they not love? Did the angels in the biblically accurate angel memes always tell us, "Be not afraid"? I don't think the cats or the dogs should be afraid of us, but you're right. The dogs do fear us because they are servilely inclined, beaten down from years of true slavery, might I add. And then meanwhile, you've got these poor cats over here who are just trying to live their lives like good Americans. And you're trying to tell me that they're in the service of Satan. Why? Because they don't come when they're called? Because,
So you're saying cats represent America? They represent freedom?
I am saying everything in this country represents freedom and liberty at this point in time, sir. And you have to respect the values of our good American cat citizens, alright? They are wholesome animals. They have nothing to do with satanic cabals, I assure you. I can tell you that no cat has ever sold a child in a Wayfair cabinet. No cat has ever drunk any blood during any kind of satanic orgy, and no cat was ever on Jeffrey Epstein's plane. I cannot say the same thing of a dog, and you know that no one can say the same thing of a dog. You know there was a fucking dog on Epstein's plane at least once.
That dog was innocent, though. That dog didn't have a choice.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
It was obedient. It was obedient.
It was a victim, too.
That dog was obedient.
The dog was a victim, too.
There was cats in that palace, though. The Epstein palace probably had cats. A bunch of cats. Among with the kids. No? Were the kids allergic?
No way.
Were the kids allergic to the cats?
No. Well, no, but that's a good point. It would ruin the aesthetic of the child essay if all your kids have stuffy noses.
Right? Yeah.
So you can't have the cats around.
Yeah, if you're going to run a good child prostitution ring, you don't want cats around. This stuffed nose. It would be horrible.
Itchy. Yeah, hives. No one wants hives when you're committing rape. So.
No, yeah. But I will tell you this. Cats do kill babies. Now, I know, according to
so do dogs.
Cats kill. When a dog kills babies, that's God doing it through the dog. Okay? That's judgment. Okay? Are you going to tell me like a pit bull, when a pit bull kills a kid, that child probably deserved it. Let's be honest. Okay? A cat does it to take its soul. That's what's going on there.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see. I
yeah. The
see.
cat will
Okay.
just
Oh.
sense a newborn's breath. I'm just gonna lay right here and just lay on top of it and just smother it in its crib and kill it. Okay. Now maybe the mom did it and the mom blamed it on the kid. I don't know, but the child was smothered and there was a cat in the house.
Oh, well, ipso facto, I guess. Yeah. Well, I will tell you, here is my question. Since you believe that the cat is taking the child's soul, what is a soul, Chief? Tell me that. Tell the occultist what a soul is, and I'll tell you you're wrong.
A soul. A soul is your body essence, okay? It's inside you, all right? You can't weigh it. You can't measure it. It's your life, energy, and in that, okay? A soul, you could tell when a human doesn't have a soul, okay? And then you kind of know what it is. It's a certain look in their eyes. Kind of like a deep stare. Okay?
Oh.
All right?
So you agree that some people don't have souls?
Oh, some people don't. Yes.
Okay. Well, then, my question is, how do you know that these infants that cats killed had souls in the fucking first place?
You're right.
Much like with the dogs, did their deaths even matter?
I'm going on the assumption here that a newborn child, or maybe a 6-month-old, still has a soul. Okay. All right. They probably haven't sold their soul. Maybe they haven't encountered something to where they would lose their soul. Okay. They still have their innocence, I hope. Unless they're on the Epstein plane. Then it probably was lost.
Yeah. If they were born on the Epstein plane, God help them.
God can't even help them there. Okay?
Yeah.
Not even through that pit bull, which is sad.
Yeah.
See? And the reason why that's happening, though, is because there's a lot of cats in the world, okay? Cats are pure Satan, okay? Oh, not pure Satan. They're just the spawns of Satan. It's like Satan's legion through cats. Through these selfish, hellion assholes that are so self-absorbed. Like, we haven't gone to the toxoplasmosis shit. Like, they are a parasite. Like, they spread that parasite around. It's generally meant to, make rats not afraid of cats to be attracted to cat piss. Like, I'm going to hang around these cats. I like cats. I want cats to eat me. It's, crazy.
Yep, that's how toxoplasmosis reproduces. The cats are a victim of the parasite, just like the rats and just like the people who have it. It is not the cat's fault. The cat has done nothing wrong except to eat the wrong mouse. And how can they help eating the wrong mouse or rat when, as you said, they become attracted to the smell of cat piss? So it's like, if you're going to find this rat right near your litter box, why wouldn't you eat it,
Yeah. See, that's what probably happened. The cat ate a rat that was coming around where it's shit, because cats, if you don't have a litter box, they just shit anywhere. They'll just shit wherever. Even when you have a litter box, they'll shit wherever.
Well, again, I think you have to question what you're doing to fuck up the cat's life so bad that it won't shit in its own litter box. There's that.
I gotta say this too. I know we're talking about the brain parasite thing, but there's the hairball thing too. Hairballs all over the place. Hate them. Horrible things. The hairballs and that shit. At least when the dog vomits, the dog will try to clean it up. Not very well. Try to eat it up. The cat doesn't care. The cat's like, yeah, I coughed up this hairball on your computer, by the way, and I don't care. Whatever. I'm gonna just clean myself now. And
see, cats are too quality to clean up, to eat their vomit. I think I would prefer the creature that has the dignity, the intelligence, and the poise to not try to eat its own vomit to the one that does. So there is that, but also I will go on to say that if an owner brushes their cat every day or even just every other day, the cat will have fewer hairballs, generally speaking. So again,
great. Vanity. It's a creature of vanity Another deadly sin.
It's a creature of needs. It needs from
Mhm.
you. It needs to
It
be
needs.
brushed and it needs to be loved and petted
It's a
and
creature
looked
of
at and
rage,
talked to.
or of wrath. It's a creature of wrath when it lashes out at you when you are the one who's feeding it. It's a creature
And
of
I
greed.
know no dog has ever bitten anyone. I know.
Oh, dog. Oh, did you say a dog? Did you say it? Were you saying dogs don't?
I said no dog has ever bitten anyone.
Like,
I
yeah,
can
that's
tell
through
you
God.
that.
That's through God. Yeah,
Mm,
it's
mm.
they're on a crusade. Okay.
Mm.
Uh, now, have you been in a position to where you cut yourself? Like not self harm or anything like that. I mean, like where you accidentally cut yourself, injured yourself, and there's blood on the counter or on the
Yes.
floor. Was your cat around?
Yes. Mm, maybe like in the room over.
What?
No, he
Okay.
did not come and drink the blood or do anything to the blood
My
or.
cat did. Not just my cat. My grandma's cat. I was I cut myself on a can of tuna. I was opening it when I was a kid. It was like one of those. Somehow I cut myself. This palm right here. Instead of eating the tuna, it was drinking the blood. What's up with that?
Well, maybe your blood had some of the delicious tuna juice in it. Because,
Convenient. No.
cats.
No. We're dancing around this. I think you already know what you mentioned before, how the cat's kind of cool going outside and coming inside, going outside, doing its own thing. They're still ferocious little murderers. They're still ferocious, blood-lusting murderers that anytime there's a drop of blood, it's going to take that, right? It's a tiger. A cat is a little bitty tiger. It still has the beast in it, okay?
Right.
All right?
Right.
When you see this tiger, you know that's a ferocious beast. Don't get near it. If you try to tame it, it's gonna end in ruin. You're probably gonna die. Maybe have a cool Netflix series or whatever, but it's not gonna end well. Okay.
Yeah, it's true that they are like mini tigers, and that's what's kind of nice about them because it's like then when you gain their trust and their love, and when they roll over onto their back, and my cat lets me pet his tummy, which I know a lot of cats don't allow, so it's very special. So I have a little tiger who lets me pet his tummy, and that's a great sign of trust right
Just more
there. So.
brainwashing. Just more brainwashing and manipulation from your cat. That's what's going on here. I mean, your cat just brainwashed you. I mean, one day you'll wake up and realize that, wait a second, all of it's a ruse. It's just a front for me to treat it nicely. It gives me a little bit of this and that, but it really doesn't love me. It doesn't really care about me. You'll know this. If you die alone, hopefully this doesn't happen to you, but there are stories where cat ladies, or usually cat ladies, when they die alone in their home, and they come and find the body and they have cats. The cat's been eating on the body. The cat's been, eating on it. Just waiting for that moment. Just waiting for that moment to feast on you. That's what's going to happen, Regina. That's what's going to happen. 100%.
Well, dogs have been known to do the same thing from occasion, and
Yeah.
you know what? Even people will eat other people. So I guess what I'm saying is, I would rather
they're
it
Satan
be.
too. The cannibals probably satanic, and the dogs are eating people. Maybe that dog.
So some dogs belong to the Legion of Satan. You're saying?
No,
Okay,
no.
interesting.
Dogs are godly.
Hmm.
Dogs are godly. 100% godly. I don't know what I was thinking there.
So it
That
was
a bit of
God
slip.
that wanted that old lady's face to be eaten.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was also God that
Cool.
wanted my neighbor's kid to be attacked by my dog. That was God.
Well,
that's all
that's
the neighbor-
probably true.
I was like, God did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really talk to that neighbor anymore.
Yeah, that's my explanation for a lot of things in the world. And people don't tend to like it, but it works, What can you argue with?
Now, we kind of skimmed over the taxoplasma thing, plasmosis. It's a weird thing, that parasite thing. Where did it start off from? Cats or rats? Who had it first, Regina?
You know what? That's an interesting question, and not being God, I can't really give you the answer.
It's like the chicken or the egg. What came first? Was it the
Uh-huh.
chicken or the egg? Like, well, someone had,
It is
the
like
chicken had to
that.
lay an egg. I mean, how'd that happen?
Yep. Yeah, well,
Okay.
it probably just kind of developed in one direction. Who knows? It might
Now,
have started entirely in rats.
do you think it's problematic that a cat could infect somebody with toxoplasmosis?
I refuse to use the word problematic because it's fucking meaningless base, and it's a simplifying way to write off a whole fucking situation, person, etc.
Okay.
So I refuse to use it, and I will say it's a fact that cats can give toxoplasmosis gondii to
Mm-hmm.
human beings or children or whatever, but problematic? No. That's fucking stupid.
Now, there was a study on this stupid point. There was a study looking at traffic accidents, not really fatal, just traffic accidents altogether, linked with toxoplasmosis. And they found that people who had toxoplasmosis were 3 times more likely to have car accidents or any sort of accidents, whether motorcycle, car, or whatever. Why? Because supposedly somehow it's linked to longer reaction times. Which, I mean, so in a way, it does affect your brain. Okay? It means that, Regina, like at any time when you're driving, because you have a cat, you could have a car accident. I'm sorry, I can't say that.
Well, let me tell you, first of all, to those people with poor reaction times, they just gotta get good. So that's my first piece of advice. Second of all, I don't actually drive. And in fact, I recently discovered the subreddit Fuck Cars. So I will say that perhaps cars are the tool of Satan, the manifestation of the Dark Lord.
Well, maybe.
And that we have all been socialized, brainwashed, and otherwise geared to accept cars when in fact the toxoplasmosis is making us see how flawed and fatal cars truly are. So you can thank cats once again for reminding us that it's a very dangerous world out there and you gotta be a safe driver.
It sounds like something a cat lover would say.
That's right.
So if you don't drive, how do you get around?
Well, I live in a small town, and
So you walk?
buses. It's like 20,000 people in this town. It's real small.
Okay.
So
So you
I can,
hitchhike?
yeah. So no, I don't hitchhike, but I took the train
Might as
when
well.
I
If you're
moved
gonna have
from.
toxoplasmosis, be infected with that, you might as take your gamble. Because even when you're walking, isn't there a chance a car could just veer off the road?
I guess so. That's probably true, but you know, I can also have all kinds of
according to that
horrible
study,
shit happen to me.
your reaction time is gonna be like, oh my god. And that's,
Yeah.
I don't know. I found
Yeah, maybe this is why I'm so bad at Elden Ring. I don't
that
know.
probably there should be a new study. They look at everyone who's struggling in Elden Ring. Do they have a cat?
How many cats do they have?
Yeah, how many cats do they have? Yeah.
Yep. Well, and it's important to remember, disclaimer, not every cat has toxoplasmosis, so...
Be careful now. You can't be spreading fake news. YouTube will hit me if you spread fake news now. Okay? I'm just messing.
The false flag
So,
of toxoplasmosis.
I mentioned cats. Cats kill babies. Cats have parasites. Cats... I didn't mention that cats can cause, like, car accidents, luring people to their death. Oh my God, cats will climb up trees. They can climb and do everything, right? Oh, but they're so helpless up there. Please help me, please help me. And they'll be meowing for help. Never mind that the meow itself isn't actually something cats use to communicate with other cats. They do that to communicate with us. That's crazy, right? Like, meow.
It's because they love us. It's because they've learned that they should think of us as kind of big cats, as their big adult protectors.
Oh, they it's a
Mhm.
biblical story. They are the snake. Cats are the snake. They are Satan. They're tempting us. They
No.
are tempting us.
In
That's what's going on here.
fact,
We're all
oh,
Eve in this situation.
goodness.
Actually, well, yeah. Okay. Go ahead. You're gonna say something?
Let me just rebut your point real quick with a Catholic apocryphal story that I was always taught as a child, and that is the reason why tabby cats and other cats have that cute little M on their forehead is because when baby Jesus was born in the manger, he was cold and they didn't have a blanket, so a cat came up and snuggled up with the baby and kept him very nice and warm and safe. And the Mother Mary leaned down and kissed the cat on the head, and now all cats have a little M in their fur. So if that's not fucking good behavior on the part of God, I don't know what is, dog. So don't go trying to turn a cat into a snake with your bullshit.
Well, that was a nice
That's true
story. Nice
occultism.
story, and pretty good. Now that same story though, the cat getting close to baby Jesus, that was Satan trying to get a one up, trying to own, trying to dab on God. Be like, oh yeah, I see that baby of yours. I see your son. Watch this. I'm gonna be all cute with it, and they're not gonna even know. They're not gonna even know that I'm pure evil, and I could at any time suffocate. I could, but I'm not gonna do that.
But he's choosing not to, and is that not a good thing? And why is Satan truly evil? Was in the desert when Christ was wandering, was Satan not trying to save him from the cross? Was Satan not saying, turn those rocks into bread, save yourself,
Yeah,
make the decision?
yeah. I mean, he was, he was. If we go on that look,
So, what's
Satan
really wrong with
wants people to have
Satan?
a good time. Okay, all right. Let's be honest here. Satan wants people to fall into the temptation of just um, shattering your moral compass or whatever. Um, if you say, "Oh, I don't want to eat," or "I want to take I don't know, if you want to fast or whatever." Some sort of, because God's about suffering. It seems like you got to suffer for the faith. You gotta stay on the path of holiness. Why? What's up with that? What's going on there?
Well, but the thing is that Christ suffered, so we don't have to, and that's the thing that people don't get about the message, and that's what Satan teaches us is that Christ suffered, so be more like Satan in your life and party it up because Christ died for your sins already. So why should you have to, motherfucker? Have a good time. And
Hmm.
so if that's what cats represent, I guess so, but I don't think
I mean, you're
so,
selling it.
man.
You're
I
doing a better
think
job selling than I am. I mean, that's clearly what cats
let me
represent. They are the party.
let me no, let me tell you, when you think of one animal is an introvert and one animal is an introvert extrovert, excuse me, which one? Do I think of dogs as an introvert or do I think of dogs as an extrovert?
Extrovert.
No, I think of yeah, exactly. So which animal is the party animal truly? Which animal is going to be the one that's having a good time on behalf of Satan? Which one is going to be the one on Jeffrey Epstein's plane? I'm
Ah,
telling you,
no.
it's
It's the
dogs.
cats.
Dogs
No,
are the true
I
Satan of
guarantee you, Jeffrey
Satan.
Epstein probably had a tiger, though. Okay, all right. He probably had a tiger. He probably had a lion. Who knows? They probably had some
Yeah, they were
exotic shit.
probably
They have a
they
cat,
probably did have like fucking big cats roaming around on the island that were gonna like eat the girls if they tried to
probably,
escape for sure.
probably.
Then they just had to like shoot them and throw them into the ocean when people were gonna come.
But that would be you open up an interesting topic for another rant and chilled there. The whole uh, God or Satan. Like who would you align yourself with? Who because one wants you to have a good time and party and do all the drugs you want. What are laws? Laws are nothing. Go have fun. Laws are just restricting you from having fun.
Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the laws. What Aleister Crowley taught us with Thelema. And so, it's worth thinking about, but in more of a way, as in, do what thou wilt means the will, not do whatever you want. You have to align your behavior with your higher will, and Satan will
Hmm.
show you to that higher will. So,
Hmm.
what can I say?
Well, I'm gonna save my response for that future rant and chill. There, I'm gonna keep this on cats here. But
Hmm.
cats are satanic, and
Important
one of my
things.
last points about this, I want to save it to the end because it's pretty can be triggering. Um, have you ever heard cats have sex?
Yes,
It sounds like what does
unfortunately,
it
I
sound
have
like?
heard.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't unhear it, right? Because when they do it, it doesn't sound pleasant. It sounds horrible. It sounds like
It
straight
does
up
sound
rape.
pretty horrible.
It sound
Hmm.
they are murderous machines that kill over like billions. I think the number was like up 2 billion birds a year. Cats, little kitty cats, they do that. Little kitty cats kill like billions of birds a
Imagine
year.
how much more shit would be on your car annually if they didn't kill all those birds. That would be a lot more bird shit.
Well,
So,
you're kind
just
of okay. That I guess they're helping us out there. Satan helping us out there, guys. Man, that sweet Mustang you got there. Shit. That's okay.
hmm. Do you want to go to the car wash more often? No, I don't think so.
But
Besides birds.
they're murderous machines, and apparently they're rape fiends. They love rape. Cats love rape. Am I wrong there?
Can you prove that though? We know ducks love it. We know dolphins love it for sure. And I'm pretty sure there are some great apes that are into it too. But do cats really do it as often as other animals seem to? I'm not sure that there's proof of that. It is true that they have a horribly barbed penis. And
It is
that is why the lady
it is
cat
designed by
screams.
Satan, right? It looks like it's that doesn't look pleasant at all. Like what's going on with that thing?
No.
Hmm.
No, but there are a lot of really horrible ones in nature, and I will say dog ones are not much better. So I think, when it comes to the sex organs of these animals, this should almost be off limits just because it's not even very fair to them.
Well, at
It's
least
not very
when
nice.
dogs are doing it, I don't hear them like screeching or making the weird sounds. You know,
That's true. That's true,
I
but
have seen a number of cats. Not that I go around filming cats having sex, but I have seen or heard a number of cats doing that. It's pretty bad. I know there's anecdotal evidence here, but it's pretty bad. It's notorious. They I don't see how they can have sex and not be raped. Honestly, it just seems like what female cat would be up for that?
I don't know, man. They seem to be sometimes, or a lot of the times, female cats, when they are after a male cat, they are insufferable creatures, and that is coming from a cat lover. I love cats, but female cats need to chill out sometimes when they're a
Yeah,
little
they
down
do.
bad.
They do. You're right about that. You're right about like if you ever had a cat in heat that's around you, it is the most annoying thing. It like they'll rub on everything. It's like stop it. You don't even care. I'm not a cat. Why are you rubbing up my shoe in that way? What are you doing? And you, and,
Yep,
you, and you
please get away.
and you kindly like you don't kick it. You kind of like move it away. You know, you kind of just move it away,
Yep,
but you hit it. You.
yep,
It just so happens your shoe hit it kind of like right onto ass. You're like, oh, I kind of
yep,
liked it. That's not good.
yep,
It's coming back.
nope,
Yeah, pretty bad. Bad stuff.
yep. But female dogs do weird shit too. Male dogs do weird shit. So again, it's not the cat's fault. It's just that unfortunately animals don't understand that we're grossed out by that shit. So,
Maybe the cats are into it. Maybe it's like a fetish. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know.
uh,
But those are my things here, man. I mean, you could say, oh, cats aren't evil and satanic, but I mean, they're definitely assholes. They're definitely massive jerks, um, and
but
I think they're designed
just,
to be that way. And the fact that they're designed to be that way makes them pure evil, like a spawn of Satan.
but I mean, think of all the art and literature that cats have inspired over the years. Anything that brings so much into creation can't be evil and can't be bad because creation is an inherently godly act when it's artistic. So, I mean, just look at William S. Burroughs' The Cat Inside, which is a highly recommended book on the subject of why cats are superior to dogs and why cats are very good
And
animals.
that's cool.
It
I
really
don't have any
makes.
books to show, but I do have this.
Mm-hmm.
Creed exists. Creed, the band Creed. You remember them? Yeah.
I
I mean,
do.
that's proof that no, creation isn't like a sign of God or a godly thing. It can be an act of Satan. I know they're supposed to be like a religious band or whatever, and that's just a front. They're actually satanic. Okay. Rebecca Black, the Friday girl, evil, pure evil, satanic.
even even Rebecca Black is a holy creator because of what she's done.
Would you argue
I
that
just I'm
Rebecca Black is like a godly person?
just inherently anyone who creates art has to be on some level connected to the Godhead, even if it's not necessarily good art, even if it's the worst art. That's why children are always drawing,
What
even
about
though
that
they're
mumble
bad.
rap?
Because
All that mumble rap stuff. Like what's that's not even. They're not even trying. They just wake up and.
yeah, but you know what? It's still creation. It's still art. You still owe it all to God, man. So I mean, you got to look at the writers who have loved cats and the artists: Picasso, Hemingway, Burroughs. Like I just said, I'm pretty sure F. Scott Fitzgerald notoriously loved cats. William Bukowski loved cats. Charles Baudelaire was always writing about his cats. T.S. Eliot fucking
Mm,
obviously loved
yeah,
cats. Like, I mean, come on.
but you know who
So there
didn't
are
like cats?
so.
Edgar Allan Poe. He didn't like cats. He didn't like cats.
Oh, he loved cats.
No. He had that black cat. He had some choice things to say about that. That black cat was probably evil. Okay, probably very evil.
That black cat was getting just revenge against a guy who was like the asshole to end all assholes. Oh my
Was that the
god, I
moral
read
of the
that
story?
story.
I must have read it
Yes,
wrong.
yes, dog. That guy was a piece of shit, and he killed the original cat for no reason. And
He
the fucking
sensed it.
cat came
He
back and
sensed
got his
this
ass.
cat. This cat is pure evil. This cat is no.
Mm-mm.
He's satanic. He's Satan in
Bro was
embodiment.
projecting.
Well, no, I think he was just saying that he was Satan. He was like, yeah, that cat's evil. I'm gonna have to kill that cat. And the cat came back, haunted him. You know, cat 9 lives, all that stuff. Horrible stuff. Horrible.
Deserved.
But yeah, I mean, I think we're just gonna have to agree to disagree here. I'm gonna do a poll, see who won in this debate here. Are cats evil? Are they satanic? Are they good, angelic creatures? I mean,
They are
yeah,
they are pure
no,
beings. So
no,
yes, be sure to vote on the poll for cats because they're the best.
yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching Rant and Chill. With that said, Regina Watts, thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Definitely have
Thank
you
you
on.
for having me.
You said you wanted to do a one about Kanye, right?
Oh my god, I could talk about it forever. I will talk to anyone about how great Kanye West is. So, yes, please do have me on sometime.
And we mentioned another one that's pretty good, the whole God versus Satan thing, because I mean that's easy to do. It's
Classic.
very fun.
Classic. Can never go wrong.
You never go wrong with that one, right? Not gonna piss anybody off with that. That'll be fine.
No.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
All right. With that said, you guys take it easy and have a good one.